Horses have long been a symbol of freedom, strength, and the American spirit. And today they're driving a $38 billion industry from the trails of Texas to the show rings of California. Now there's a growing movement to harness their power to heal. CBN's Brody Carter takes us to a ranch that combines equine therapy with the power of faith.
He is my pal.
Joe Most and his wife Penny found love more than 20 years ago through their shared passion for horses. Together, they run Perfect Partners Equine, living out their mission in Ridgeway, Virginia, and as they like to say, waiting on the Lord's return in their spurs and boots.
Oh, it's because God's coming back on a horse, and I want to be able to ride with him.
In the meantime, the couple trains horses while offering clinics and excursions, blending equine-assisted therapy with their faith.
They experience the horse. Hopefully, they see God through us. We want God to shine His light, His face on us for the world to see. And hopefully they see the love of us through the horse.
And the Mosts are not alone. Across the U.S. and beyond, ranches like these demonstrate the power of healing through horses. The global market for equine therapy is expected to increase by 15% this year alone.
And the power of God to heal through these amazing animals is incredible.
A few states over in Weidman, Michigan, Jody Stuber and her husband Ty are also changing lives with horses at Hopewell Ranch.
So when you have somebody who comes into the ranch and they're so wounded by life circumstances, it's really our honor to just be. We try really hard to be welcoming and kind and loving, you know, the way Jesus would be.
After the devastating loss of her baby, Hope, Jody says the Holy Spirit comforted her with the words, "Hope will rise again," sparking a vision to create a sanctuary for healing with horses.
They're prey animals, so they actually are very intuitive. They know how to read body language better than we do, and because that's their primary source of communication. And so if a person is struggling, they're going to pick up on it. If a person's angry, they're going to pick up on it. They just know what's going on inside of us, and honestly, a lot of times better than we do.
The ranch offers a wide range of beneficial programs, including Project Solomon, which helps veterans experiencing post-traumatic stress free of charge.
We'd love to see insurance pick this up, but right now we do a lot of fundraising. We do a lot of private pay to be able to do what we do.
And Jody adds that when God enters the arena, anything is possible.
We have a ringside seat to miracles. I have stories I could share of how God has really tangibly used these animals to provide what people need.
At both Hopewell Ranch and Perfect Partners Equine, the missions extend beyond therapy, with a focus on making this care accessible and showing how God's love can transform lives.
I guess my favorite saying is God's got a plan. Just ask Him to stand next to you and let your heart be open to Him and let Him dictate to you what you're going to do. Be moldable like our horses are moldable to us.
Brody Carter, CBN News.
Thanks, Brody. What a story. I mean, they're so beautiful and really powerful, yet willing to submit. It's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm certainly not an equestrian, but I do love and appreciate horses. I remember it was like my 8th birthday. I asked to go horseback riding, and I've just always, you know, I have gone horseback riding a few times, and I always enjoy it. Like you said, I just think they're beautiful animals. And I mean, research shows that equine therapy is very effective for people with autism. I mean, lots of different developmental issues, even PTSD. I mean, horses are just very calming, so it's really helpful.
My brother-in-law lives in the Richmond area in the country, and he rides a lot of horses. Nice. So sometimes I'm out there with him, and he'll say the horses feel your heartbeat. They know your mood, and he says if you're out there with a horse and you feel like you've got 10 minutes, it's not going to go well. But if the horse detects you've got time, it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, they're also pack animals, which is so interesting. Anyways.
And you know, a lot of us, I've heard the analogy, I think it was Pastor Chase Replogle told me this, and I interviewed him. A lot of people in the Christian life, we want to be on the horse, so to speak, as a metaphor, with our sword of the Spirit. But really, we're supposed to be submissive to Jesus. We're the horse, He's the rider. There's that illustration, too. So that is a beautiful story. I'm glad we got to hear that.
And I love the comment that gentleman made. I mean, Jesus is coming back on a horse, and He wants to ride with them. I love